Hello, why are we here? It's one of humanity's oldest and most profound questions. Philosophers, scientists, and spiritual seekers alike have wrestled with it for centuries. But what if the answer isn't hidden in ancient texts or distant stars? What if the meaning of life is something we live every day, woven into the very fabric of who we are? When we start to see life through the lens of patterns, fractal patterns, we realize that meaning isn't something to be discovered, it's something to be experienced. Fractal Consciousness Theory, or FCT, is a perspective that helps us understand life not as random or chaotic, but as interconnected, infinite design. It's a way of seeing ourselves and the universe as part of a single, self-evolving fractal. My name is Christopher Keel. I'm an armchair philosopher and your autodidactic guide to understanding the fractal nature of our universe. Together, we'll explore the patterns that connect us all, bridging science and spirituality and the mysteries of consciousness. Today, we'll be diving into the meaning of life through the lens of Fractal Consciousness Theory, and I'll share a personal story that helps shape this perspective. So let's begin with the idea of patterns. Have you ever noticed how rivers branch like the veins in your body, or how the spiral of a seashell mirrors the arms of a galaxy? These are fractals, self-similar, repeating patterns that occur at every scale of existence. Now imagine that your life, your choices, relationships, and even your challenges also follow these same patterns. It's not a coincidence, it's evidence of a universal truth, that life isn't random, it's intentional, part of a vast interconnected design. Fractal Consciousness Theory posits that the same patterns that shape the cosmos are reflected in us, because we're not separate from the universe, we're part of it. So my life hasn't been easy. Growing up, I faced challenges that could have left me broken: abuse, instability, and even homelessness. There was a time that I believed that my circumstances defined me, that the pain that I experienced was all there was. But something shifted when I started seeing the patterns in the chaos. I remember a particular difficult time when I was a teenager. I'd been kicked out of my home. I was carrying all my belongings in a trash bag. I'd walked over 20 miles, sleeping in the woods, trying to figure out what life was supposed to mean. At that moment, I felt completely untethered from everything. But in that moment, even in my darkest moments, there was a thread, connections, patterns that all led me forward. Books became my sanctuary. They gave me not just knowledge, but a sense of purpose. I began to see the same patterns in nature, in the cosmos, and in my own life. It wasn't just random events strung together. It was a fractal, a repeating, self-similar design where even the pain and chaos had a place. And the more I studied, the more I saw how everything is connected, how even our struggles contribute to the greater whole. But here's where it gets even more profound. Life isn't just a static piece of this pattern. It's active, alive, and conscious. Think about this. The universe is constantly expanding, not just in space, but in complexity. New stars are born, ecosystems emerge, and here you are, an incredibly complex being capable of thought, emotion, and connection. Why? Because the universe isn't just a machine. It's alive, it's conscious, and you are one of its most extraordinary expressions. You are the universe experiencing itself, growing through your thoughts, relationships, and challenges. From this perspective, the meaning of life isn't something you find, it's something you are. You are an active participant in the infinite fractal of existence, contributing your unique pattern to the whole. So one of the most beautiful aspects of fractals is that every part is connected. Your life isn't just about you, it's about how you connect with others, with nature, and with the cosmos. Every interaction, every relationship, every act of kindness or understanding, these are threads in the universal web. The meaning of life isn't about finding the perfect answer. It's about showing up for those connections. It's about how you contribute your unique pattern to the infinite fractal. When you start to see yourself as part of this larger whole, everything, your struggles, your joys, your everyday moments begin to feel more meaningful. Let's address something we all face, life's challenges. It's easy to feel disconnected or lost when things fall apart. But even chaos has its place in the fractal. Think of the jagged edges of a mountain range or the turbulent flow of a river. These aren't imperfections, they're integral parts of the pattern's beauty. Your struggles, your pain, your growth, they're not meaningless. They're how the universe evolves through you. Every time you overcome, every time you grow, you're adding something new to the fractal. The meaning of life isn't to avoid the hard parts, it's to embrace them, knowing that every jagged edge leads to something extraordinary. So what does this mean for you right now? It means that your everyday life matters. Your relationships, your passions, your struggles, and your joy. They're not random. They're part of the universe's infinite dance. Start looking for the patterns in your life. What keeps showing up? What's asking for your attention, your growth, or your love? When you embrace these patterns, you align with the deeper flow of existence. The meaning of life isn't a single answer, it's the act of living fully, connecting deeply, and contributing to the whole. These ideas are just the beginning. If this resonates with you, I invite you to dive deeper into these concepts into my book, The Conscious Dance, Quantum Gravity, Fractals, and the Fabric of Reality. It's available now on Amazon and Kindle. In this book, I explore how fractal patterns shape not just our lives, but the entire cosmos. From quantum physics to spirituality, The Conscious Dance is a guide to understanding how everything is connected and how you can use this perspective to live more intentionally and meaningfully. This book is the beginning of the culmination of my life's journey, and I'm excited to share it with you. Life is a gift, not because it's perfect, but because it's infinite. The universe didn't make you by accident. It made you as a unique expression of yourself, here to experience, to connect, and to grow. So let me leave you with a question. How are you adding to the fractal today? What's one way you can connect more deeply with yourself, with others, or with the world around you? Let me know in your comments. And if this made you think, share it with someone who might need to hear it too. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more weekly videos where we'll be discussing consciousness, science, and the patterns that connect us all. Let's explore this fractal together.